run for the first time with James Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good. That has been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on field goal.
Luxury it is that the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And the Giants first down.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll buy some time right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And look at this Buffalo defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
and short of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Option play. Here's Cook. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is Cook with the grab. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. All they need, but it's 3rd down. Jones looking to change the play. Here's Jones. Off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st down, Giants.
Left side, he's got Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Giants, 1st down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, this one that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On the jet sweep, it's Robinson. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight? They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing, Jones. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Gano's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Going deep for Diggs. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll go to Barkley again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Now Jones going to change it up here. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a long ball. So they have escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Barkley, inside handoff. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
What's going on, guys?
What just happened? Seriously, is that even a play?
Allen will try again on 2nd down. This to Hines on the drop-off. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. They run with Hines. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Throwing now is Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown! James Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, Barkley. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Hines. Oh, look at the juke. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter.
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, 67 yards. And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Man in motion is Sherfield. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Sheds off the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Jones now off the play fake. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. 45 yards. That's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now Allen.
And he is caught.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now Jones wants to change it up.
Jones, off play action.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here on 3rd down, as a receiver, you've got to remind yourself not just to get to the sticks, but to get past the sticks. Create a little bit of separation before you put on the brakes and come back to the football. And the ball was right on time. Nice execution, nice completion.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking high its way once again.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down by Hyatt, and with him, you know exactly what you're getting. A massive amount of speed that can take the lid off of any defense. Still has work to do, but with his gifts, Hyatt has a clear wide receiver 1 upside.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Giants are once again back in front. Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
It's the score, Giants 23, Bills 16.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great
Stephon Diggs down to the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 68 yards.
And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now Jones.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's Barkley on the counter. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley
hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Allen now on first down.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We're going to do it. Yeah, we got this. Oh.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Allen running the option to the left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And this is Cook with the grab. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
For Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Jones, a throw completed to Hyatt.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Jones.
That one finds Hyatt.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
In motion right is Robinson. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Giants have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Allen.
Left side, Cook. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Allen. Here's Cook again.
Able to avoid him at the 40.
They're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Here's Allen.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the